Alright guys, since the war chat itself, I was thinking about recording the whole thing, but right off the bat, it started having issues. So I wanted to show this off a little bit, give you guys an idea of things to look out for. As you can see here, everything's just frozen. They were able to re-up on here and just put 117. Seems that they were holding out their units, seeing what they were fighting for, trying to avoid a bait and switch. We've been at 10 versus 19 for like 20 minutes now, so there's no way that's gonna get calculated. So let's just go over a couple things real quick. When you're on the defensive side, you have your, again, the defense is actually moved to the right side and you have progress in the middle. I'll just go over these tabs real quick. This is the one battle calculation that was made available. One completed fight. This is what you would see during the battle phase, except this would actually be running downward and you would be seeing whatever fight just got resolved. It's really good for keeping track and seeing how strong certain units are. As you get later and later into the game, the BP doesn't become as accurate as you may wish it would be. And then over here you can actually see the progress. This screen itself is not that useful. It tells you how many sieging parties there are, how many defense parties there are, and what the current fight is. Again, this is not that useful, and the reason for that is because this is giving you all the information that you would see right off the bat anyways, right? You see 11 right here, you see 18 right here. If you click on defense, you can literally go through your defending parties, reorganize them just as similar as before. Again, this is something that you may want to actually look at their sieging parties and seeing like, okay, well, if they're gonna send a 17.3 right here, you know, I think say this 970 is gonna finish it off because it's gonna go through 2 fodders, and then they're following up with another fodder and a 1 mil, so I'm gonna go ahead and put like a 1.5 there. You know, you can do things like that. So as typically you would have shot callers watching over either 1 or 2 castles, depending how good or how high their APM and how aware they are. Like if they're very attentive and they can watch multiple castles, then you can go ahead and do that. Typically though, from my history, you would have 1 person watching over which one, and then you would have 1 person controlling attacks, because if you're trying to hit someone on 2 fronts, you want to kind of orchestrate it, and having 2 people controlling 2 different castles on an attack, it doesn't really work that well. Anyways, yeah, I just wanted to show you guys what it was like a little bit. It seems that any guild versus guild action is just not going to get resolved. Sadly, there's nothing we can do about it. It's just how it is. My recommendation is I would shut down GVG just to go over all these calculations, because you don't want to work on a live server and then on top of that, you don't want to sit there and finick with anything and just have people going through things as you're making your edits. And honestly, it's very discouraging at the fact that if you declare on an NPC, you just automatically win, and then on top of that, no one can challenge you. So if Tavo, like for example, Tavo has these 2 tier 2s right here, and if they take this tier 3, there's nothing you can do, man. They just get all this fat stacks for no reason, and no one can contest it. Harmony can't, Mew Mew Cafe, Casdel VN, no one can contest it. It's very discouraging. So I really hope the devs get on this and fix it up. But yeah, I just wanted to let you guys know and show you what it's kind of like. You guys have a good one, and I'll catch you later. See you, nerds.